I'm working more from a conceptual approach, and I'm particularly interested in topics treated with the ecological or climate change issues. And I am particularly interested in the contingent relation that we can have, we human, with non-human living beings, but also non-human agency in a more general terms. I always started to have an exchange with people, could be scientists, anthropologists, philosophers, or a community from a specific place, or a mix of all in the best case. And then from the concept I can start to build from the different knowledge I can collect, because I make somehow my own recipe from all these knowledges. End up with something that it's more something like more an artifact and an artwork, but it can be also a kind of hybrid conference performance. I'm in India for the first time, and I was really interested actually by the project, by this residency, because I wanted to interact with the community on this kind of issues, so in contingent relation with non-human agencies, but also the context of the Anthropocene and the pressure of urbanism and human on the so-called nature. The village is quite interesting in the fact that it's really new, as I understood, and also there is something that I didn't know before coming, is all this industry or this kind of business with apples, which I found extremely interesting, as the apples are here not native apples but hybrid. I will do my best to do a project on that, so might be a video. And also I met really interesting people living here, so from the community, who have a connection with the shepherds. These particularly shepherds have a very, very strong connection with the forest, but also with the animals from the forest, with the plants of the forest, as he's going away for almost 6 months without any food or without any kind of modern object or anything that would help him. So it's only based on his knowledge. So I would like to meet this person and to see if it would be possible to understand, to recognize some signs of, I'm particularly interested in sign chains that you can recognize in nature and that give you a certain sense of what is going to happen somehow. For these issues about ecology and Anthropocene and climate change, all these kind of issues that concern all of us, step by step I start to think that first of all to implicate more and more the community who are living next to or with the object of my concern, because I'm always an outsider. So that's the first point, which is an evolution in my work. And the second point is that I think also the public should be, in a sense, included in the work, because the responsibility towards this world is something that concerns all of us. So I think more and more of this format of conference performance or totally performance, or maybe a kind of hybrid theater piece and performance, something where the public could interact a little bit better.